Alright, so let's take a look at Nikola Stock. So Nikola is currently at $32.13. So that's a pretty good price, but when you look at it a few days ago, it's not so good. So they hit uh, $50 on September 8th, and now they're $32. So what happened here, if people aren't paying attention, the there was a agreement between Nikola and GM. So essentially GM is going to produce and provide parts for their Badger truck. So that was huge, and I thought it was amazing that that happened. I did not expect that. It's smart from Nikola's side, but then things started to go south. And that's because Hindenburg Research, which Hindenburg, that is the best possible name that relates to this right now. So, they essentially released evidence of Trevor Milton, the CEO of Nikola, and how he's being deceptive. So, essentially, I'll read you this little bit. And now, full disclosure, as it says here, Hindenburg has a short position on Nikola, which essentially says they're expecting the price to go down, way down. So they're short selling it. The lower it goes, they make more money. I'll do a video on short selling. Subscribe, and you'll see that video. But anyways, they've got a stake in this right now. So the more they put out, the more it's going to go down. And watch watch the Dirty Money series on Netflix, and you'll see how short sellers make a killing when they essentially do research on a company, find that they're doing deceptive and basically fake stuff, and release it, and then the stock tanks, and that's how they earn their money. That's short selling. It's a great show. Love it. But so among the dozen of claims in the reports, some of more damaging ones include an allegation that the first video of Nikola's truck actually driving was a result of towing uphill and pushing it down. So them actually driving it, it wasn't actually running. It was just being towed and pushed. That's funny. That's deceptive. That is terrible. So it's backed by text messages from an employee of the company at the time and Hindenburg finding the actual location of the filming. Another claim involves a pattern of claiming they developed and own some piece of technology that was actually bought off the shelves. Hindenburg gives the example of Milton claiming that they developed their own inverter and released a video of it. But they were able to figure out that the Cascadia, not pronouncing that right, inverter, and Nikola simply put a masking tape over the logo. So they took somebody else's, they claimed it was their own, they put masking tape over it, and as you can see right here, this is somebody else's equipment, but Nikola is pretty much saying it's theirs. So this stock is really a difficult one. You are going to see Hindenburg release more because this is what short sellers do. I don't think this was their full release. It might have been, but if they have a short on the stock, they're probably going to stay on this company and release more. But due to the GM agreement, I think it's all going to be blown over. Simply, Trevor Milton faked it till he made it, and now GM is going to produce their trucks. So it's going to turn from a shady idea of Trevor Milton's to a legitimate truck, and that will sell. So That sucks. I hate that that's going to happen, but stay on top of Nikola. Check news every day on it. You're going to see more and more stuff come out. I'm hoping it does crash more because I would actually like to get in Nikola. I think despite being shady and everything they did, as long as they have that agreement with GM, I think it's gonna overshadow everything. Now, if GM pulls out, Nikola's done. I think if Nikola pulled out, they would probably hit $15 real quick. But stay tuned, do some research, have fun. This video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.